I'm here in the West Pasture, and things are looking pretty damn good. We cut as far as we could, or by we I mean my daughter, cut as far as she could down this way, which is pretty far. It's pretty much half of the pasture, and we got the weeds knocked down. And now I'm trying to take care of the weeds by hand up here by the dry lot. This part isn't finished. That's an old chicken coop that's gotta go somewhere. But we got this whole back area here that needs to be fenced, and it really needs to be smoothed over so that we can get grass growing here, so that we don't have this crap load of weeds here. This is all ragweed, and there's pigweed in here, giant ragweed, you name it. Oh, and a giant curly dock that I'm gonna cut that out and walk that damn thing out of here. It's just loaded with seeds. I don't want the seeds moving down into the pasture and screwing things up. Stick around a few minutes and I'll walk you through the rest of the pasture. Because this is a disturbed area, it's just chock full of weeds. We have some grass in here, but I'm not sure what kind it is. But mostly it's weeds. So I need to knock it all down. None of this can stay. If any of this stuff goes to seed, all it's going to do is wash into the pasture, and I'm going to be battling with that stuff with 2,4-D. Better to knock it down with 2,4-D up here than try to deal with it down there. And by using 2,4-D, if I knock down all the weeds up here, then I'll be left with grass. And if the grass goes to seed, that'll help me seed down there. I ran into a snake right over there beyond that walnut tree, and I'll fill you in on that as soon as I'm done spraying here. With the marker I can see where I've sprayed, so I don't keep spraying the same area. This is just 2,4-D, which is probably the best herbicide for pasture land because it doesn't kill grass, and it does kill pretty much every broadleaf weed there is. Water hemp. Water hemp it's got to be 1 million seeds per plant. If you let that stuff go to seed, you just have an endless problem. It drops 1 million seeds, you get 1 million babies, like this ragweed. This is almost solid ragweed in here. Ragweed does the same damn thing. There's some giant ragweed around the corner there. I don't know how many seeds that stuff drops, but it only takes a couple. Giant ragweed lives up to its name. It is awful damn big. We had some behind the house that had to be 10 feet tall. I'm right at the boundary, right here. I could see where my daughter went through here, zigzagged through here, and then went around this garbage. Soon we'll have most of this picked up. I mean, there's not a whole lot of big stuff in here anymore. And hopefully it'll rot out quick, what's left. I just got to get in here and saw them stumps flush with the ground and pick up some sticks, really, and then keep spraying these weeds until we can get in here with the mower and cut. Then we'll be able to get in here with a pull behind sprayer as well, and it won't take long. Just a few sprays and a few cuts, and this will be a weed free, at least on this upper part. Working back to the woods there, to the ravine, Yeah, that's a different story. Some of these areas need to be tilled because they're so uneven, and there's a rock ledge right there. I have to do something with that. Either snap off the rock or go around it somehow. And that is where I saw the snake. I'm going to head over there. Right in this brush pile here. This is actually, you can see down, there's a hole down there. Right between some of these twigs here, I saw a movement, something coming through, and I knew it was a snake right away. But it was pretty large. What I saw was probably about the size of a hot dog, around maybe 3/4 of an inch. And I only seen it for a short while, and then I saw an orange band, and it looked like it was black on either side of the band, but it could have been just because it was dark down there. And then I seen the tail, just a short, stubby, pointy tail that was reminiscent of a snapping turtle. Just a real stubby little pointy tail. So I went and looked it up, and there's nothing like that around here. So either I saw it wrong. I thought it was a bull snake from the size. We have quite a few bull snakes around here. We have black rat snakes, and which those are huge. So I'm gonna look that up, see if I can find what the hell that was. Pretty interesting. You know, I've never seen anything with a solid band like that before around here. You know, it kind of looked like a coral snake or something, which there definitely is not around here. See, this is what I'm battling. This is a sucker tree coming off a little stump under there. You know, various woodland plants. There's another sucker tree. And either they have to be mowed or they have to be sprayed. Or, you know, this just reverts back to a shithole. You know, a bunch of little trees right there. 1, 2, 3. And then there's a bunch over there by that wood pile. So, the rest of this, all this stuff through here, I don't have enough time today. My daughter has a softball game, and today's the last day I can spray for a good while. I got one more tank full. That one's almost gone. One more tank full, and I got to get ready for the game. And then tomorrow for the next, I don't know, 3 days or so, it's going to be in the 90s, and I won't spray. I won't spray 2,4-D in that weather. I'd just end up killing my grapes. So I'll be in here with the brush cutter weed whacking through here in that hot weather, but it's got to be knocked down. If I let it go the next 3 days, I think it'll probably be too tall to spray. Maybe I can leave it. I'd hate to be whacking weeds in 90-some degree heat. But up here, things are looking good. Yeah, if you don't mow a pasture, it reverts to pretty much solid weeds within a few years, as the horses eat only the stuff they prefer. The areas where they don't eat ends up starting to be all weeds, and then every hoof scar gets filled with weed seeds. Not the preferred grass that never goes to seed because they're eating it, and the crabgrass keeps going to seed and reseeding all the scarred areas. Doesn't take long before you got solid weeds. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Talking about snakes, and all of a sudden I got a cat on me. I don't know if you've seen him coming, or her coming, but I didn't. Hi, Maisie. Watch out, there's a big snake over there. I kind of figured it was her, but it still scared the crap out of me. Thank you, kitty. That was a good one. You got me. Okay, that's going to be it for today. I got to wrap up my spraying and get the hell out of here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and you can watch the progress of this pasture. It's coming along real good so far. It's going to be awesome by the end of the year. Hit the update button too, and then you'll receive notice when we put up new videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.